This is based on a conversation that I had with a man named Larry Green, who would come up to me when I worked at a nursing home in 1979 and 80 and say, Dave, October 12th, 1910, how old am I? And I would tell him, and he was always shocked by how old he was. I would say, well, you're going to be 70. He said, oh, how did that happen? And I said, well, how old do you think I am? I was 25 at the time. He said, 60? So that explains in part where we go with this next story. He was happy. A vampire eats blood, sucks the blood out of dead people. England, old English history. London, you take a forked stick and shove it at their throat and kill it. Bela Lugosi, he played that picture, a vampire. He had wings, he sucked the blood out of victims. They got him and put a forked stick through his heart and they burned his body. The people were freed. Town of London, old England. That was a good picture, Bela Lugosi. John Barrymore was a detective. He took a cane and beat him to death. They burned his body and fed him to the vultures. That was the end of the picture. I was 10 years old. I went home that night and had bad dreams. Lon Chaney was the man of 1,000 faces. He turned to a lion. He turned to a gorilla. He turned into a skeleton. He turned to a bat and sucked the blood out of victims. That was the end of the picture. Everyone went home and locked the doors, scared. That was 20 years ago. Couldn't sleep that night. Halloween, I heard a knock at the door and I hung up on it. It was my uncle, dressed as a skeleton. My uncle's Ben Framer. I was 10 years old. I was scared. He said, Jesus, I guess you had enough of Halloween. He laughed his ass off, went downstairs and played the piano. Weird music. He was a damn good piano player, though. Heard a knock at the door. It was a cop. He said, Jesus Christ, stop that music, Framer. You're waking the neighborhood. It's after hours. Halloween's over.